The Worship Hour is a Christian contemporary music bulletin of the Philippine Christian Fan-Made Broadcasters. All songs featured are duly owned by its respective groups and individuals. Duplication and illegal broadcast of this episode is strictly prohibited. Mega Manila's Christ-centered teaching and music.
Stand by, I'll be right there.
Your friend on air and online from MSRI Manila.
Morning Star Radio.
Ito ang 702 DZJS Jesus Saves. Gagapay mo sa katotohanan. Miyembro ng Philippine Christian Fan-Made Broadcasters at kapisanan ng mga fan-made broadcasters ng Pilipinas. You're listening to koolFM. koolFM is a TVH Group of Networks radio station. Sondo's greatest hits are here.
Today is Sunday. Woo! Yes, today is Sunday, October 2024, and good morning, Philippines, and welcome to Hello Pilipinas. All right, so yes, people. In case you missed it yesterday with koolFM, we had a ton of fun with the My Local Marathon with two-part rather. Yes, the two-part marathon of My Tulugan. So yeah, the second part, which I did not participate, was the game night because I was busy at that time. But yeah, the game night so far, from what I've heard, they seem to enjoy the game night so far. And yes, My Tulugan was held in general talks. So yeah, I can say that. Also, again, congratulations to My Tulugan and Geometric for turning the show for having its first year anniversary. Yes, I was part of it too, but yeah, what a fun time I had, you know. So that's why My Tulugan had marathon taking over the entire primetime lineup except koolNews primetime. That's what I can say. Now let me just log into. Oh wow. Okay. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna log into my account on the iPad here. Oh, well, hold on. But yeah, we'll be getting into the usual. We'll be getting into usual lifestyle happenings if there is one, of course, and along with the latest entertainment happenings with the anime and the non-anime stuff, which I also cover there on Asphere Scuffing. Okay, so let's let me see. What's my password here? Okay, I'm not sure. I was go here. Because yeah, my iPad will be for previewing the Hello Pilipinas. Yes. So yeah, I'm going to log in now. Okay, I think we're in. Alright, let's check Hello Pilipinas on the iPad. It looks like it is indeed working. So yes, let's get started now with the lifestyle happenings here, and that is the select romantic films that you might be interested in this Hollywood season. So let's get started here. Oops, I think I have already opened here. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna close the other one, that is. So, well, I made a mistake here. Alright, so let's begin right now. Alright, so here I have here is the article here. It's yeah. So here are the 7 gothic romantic films that you'll be interested to watch this this Halloween season, according to Inquiry Lifestyle. Again, credits to Inquiry the Lifestyle for compiling this one. Alright, so let's read this one here. Grab your popcorn and dim the lights. Instead of a typical horror movie this season, let's try watching one of these delightfully romantic and captivating gothic romance movies. So, Hollywood is officially here this October, and you know what that means. Fun costumes, creepy decorations, pumpkin spice latte, and of course, scary movies all month long. Well, I'm not gonna read that one here. Alright, so you have psychological horror, slasher films, and ghost stories, among many others. Now, but one horror subgenre has been getting its fair share of the limelight, with upcoming releases like Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, Robert Eggers' Nosferatu, Emerald Fennell's Wuthering Heights, and with these 3 upcoming movies, the gothic romance is back. So, now you might be wondering, what exactly are the ghost romantic movies? Well, we're going to show you right now. Again, this is courtesy of Inquiry Lifestyle. This is what they have compiled. So number 1, we have Jean Eyre, and this was released in 2011. While tame compared to the rest of the gothic romance on the list, the 2011 film adaptation of Jean Eyre doesn't shy away from the intense drama, passionate romance, and eerie atmosphere. The movie follows the titular orphan protagonist suffering abuse at the hands of her cruel aunt before working as a governess at the strange estate of Mr. Rochester, portrayed by a dashing, tortured Michael Fassbender. Sensual, dark, and a little creepy. This is a great starter for those just getting into the genre. Next one we have is Crimson Peak. This was released in 2015. Described as both a ghost story and gothic romance, Crimson Peak is visionary director Guillermo del Toro's tribute to the classic haunted house movie. And you know a horror movie is good when the Guillermo del Toro is behind it. If you are unsold on the gorgeous set design, beautiful costumes, and the usual girl meets guy who may or may not have a deadly secret bloodline, then at least watch it for the stellar performances from Tom Hiddleston, Jessica Chastain, and of course gothic romance queen Mia Wasikowska. Of course, what we all know about the next one is Corpse Bride, the most common movie that we heard here. For a lighter take on the gothic romance genre that you can watch with younger relatives and kids, the Burton's Corpse Bride never fails. It's got a moody, dark setting, mysterious characters, forbidden love, all toned down for a PG rating, but with just as much fun. Right? So that's the friendly that's a family friendly movie that is in the list here. So yeah, it doesn't have much scare to that compared to Next one we have is Bram Stoker's Dracula. It was released in 1992. While it was a tough call on which ironic 90s vampire film to place on this list, but Bram Stoker's Dracula is quite literally the perfect match of gore, camp, and the most luxurious production design. Gary Oldman's Red Cloud, blood-sucking antagonists remains some of the most memorable cinematic empires in history, dare I say, quite more than Edward Cullen himself. So yeah, you can watch this movie for an extra dramatic portrayal of the famed horror novel, stunning costumes, and unintentionally hilarious performance from young Keanu Reeves. revamps, and a script so quotable you have probably heard it in other shows and movies. Next one is the fandom of the opera. You might be wondering, what in the world is a musical doing in this list? Well, since it's a fun and a cultural classic, not cultural, but cult classic rather, if you're able to catch the actual musical life, then this is the next best thing, which is this 2004 film adaptation by director Joel Schumacher. It is certainly not perfect and was panned by critics when it was released, but the vocal performances from Emily Rossum and Patrick Wilson are to die for. Gerald Butler as the Phantom gives a rock-solid scored quality to the beloved torture character as well. So that's the Phantom of the Opera. And whoa. Only lovers left alive, huh? You're tired of these campy over-the-top gothic romantics. You want something cool, a little toned down, but with similar mood and aesthetic. Well, enter Jim Arbuthnot's Only Lovers Left Alive, which follows two ancient vampires, Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Winton, who have been married for centuries and discuss their internal existence in modern society. The premise sounds a little boring. Well, yeah, but it's actually smart, philosophical, and kind of funny despite itself. It surely wasn't named one of BBC's 100 greatest films of the 21st century for nothing. And we have Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. This is the last one, huh? The Francis Ford Coppola version of the beloved Mary Shelley story is one that is not for the faint of heart. Its glory, gloomy, and utterly heartbreaking, especially after its added extra focus around Helena Bonham Carter's Bride of Frankenstein. Take off everything you know about the popular monster novel, but amped up by 100-fold. Dramatic declarations, blood, gore, and whatnot. Admittedly, it's not the most faithful adaptation, but if you love your gothic romance extra, then this is the worth watch right here. Alright, so that's the seven. Is it 7 or 6? Okay, yeah. These are the 7 gothic romance films you can watch this Hollywood. But yeah, these are the 7 gothic romance films you can watch this Halloween season, and if you are interested, then you can watch one of these. But what caught me the most is that the Crook Sprite is in the list. Surprise, surprise. Yes, this movie right here, Crook Sprite, is in the list. To my surprise. But yeah, good taste to the in-car lifestyle. Let's be real here. Alright, it is now 7:14 in the morning. Actually, now 7:15. Wow. So, we're going to get back into more lifestyle happenings along with what's new in showbiz, anime, and Hollywood. When we return on Hello Pilipinas, we will be right back.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong.
Pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa, ng kaya mo.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka. Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras.
Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, bisyo ang magserbisyo.
Fofo, I think we really need to buy a chest freezer for the meat ng samgyup business natin.
Oo nga eh. Pero ano bang magandang chest freezer na bilhin?
Siyempre naman, Dowel. Sa Dowel Inverter Chest Freezer, meron na siyang dual function. Chiller and freezer at the same time. Tapos inverter pa, kaya matipid sa kuryente. San ka pa?
Talagang pang your business edge ang Dowel, no? Tara G, let's buy one from the nearest store.
Get your Dowel Inverter Chest Freezer in stores near you.
And join the switch to Dowel Inverter Series.
Dowel, 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 Dowel.
This is Mikael Daez.
And this is Megan Young for
Dowell, bring goodness to life.
Fujidenzo believes that appliances are long-term investments, so it is very important to choose wisely. And what could be a wiser choice than using reliable, durable, and energy-saving appliances from Fujidenzo? Just like families and companies trusting Fujidenzo, you will see the difference when you upgrade your usual appliances to Fujidenzo HD inverter appliances. Fujidenzo, quality above all. Upgrade your home, upgrade your business with Fujidenzo, quality above all.
Ohio! Don't you love it when good mornings start like this? Then like this. And then, wait for it. A morning cup of soup? Yes, soup. Try new Ajinomoto Soup and Go and make it your new morning habit.
Comes in creamy corn, creamy potato, or creamy pumpkin.
Great with bread too.
Alam niyo bang masama ang pagtatanim ng mga puno o mga pananim o halamang matataas ang tubo malapit sa daanan ng linya ng kuryente? Bukod sa maaari itong makapagdulot ng pinsala sa mga nasa paligid nito, maaari rin itong maapektuhan ang daloy ng kuryente patungo sa mga kabahayan. May kaukulang parusa ang mahuhuling lumalabag rito, katulad ng pagkakakulong ng hanggang 12 taon at multa na hindi bababa sa 50,000 piso. Makipagtulungan upang mapanatiling tuloy-tuloy ang daloy ng kuryente sa inyong lugar at saan man sa bansa. Isang paalala mula sa NGCP.
Robust Dietary Supplement for Men. Sabi nila, ang tunay na lalaki, matibay, magaling, at matigas. Samahan mo pa ng Robust. Gawa ito sa Epimedium Extra, L-Arginine, Songaria Cynomorium at GABA with proper diet and exercise. Para makasiguro, bumili sa mga Mercury Drugstores nationwide. Robust, 75 pesos SRP per tablet lamang. Robust para sa mga kalalakihan. Hatid sa inyo ng ATC Healthcare International Corporation. Mahalagang paalala, ang Robust ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
This event is for individuals aged 18 and above. Drink responsibly.
Ang Chicken Joy your style.
Ang pinakamasarap, bigger na.
Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joy, yes. Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joy, yes.
Starts at 82 pesos pa rin. Price varies. Bigger claims versus previous size. Best tasting claims based on quantitative brand and product imagery study conducted by SCMI last November 2023.
Coco Martin po, certified Argentina corned beef lover. Kasi naman, ang hibla, malaman. Made with 100% real beef fat. At masarap talaga. Hinahanap-hanap kita. Sarap ng Argentina. Sa presyong abot kaya. Promise. Busog ang araw-araw ko. As part of 3 complete meals.
Hindi biro maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay. Lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot. Dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat, dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex D ang ipinapainom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury Drug Stores and other drug stores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride chlorpinamine paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Also available Simdex D Syrup for kids and Simdex D Forte for adults.
Kati-kati, alipunga, buni, at galis? Huwag nang problemahin pa. Magdobleng proteksyon sa Dr. S. Wong. Step 1. Mag Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap Yellow sa pagligo. Step 2. Mag Dr. S. Wong's Whitfield's Ointment. Tulong proteksyon at lunas sa makating fungi. Magaan lang sa bulsa. Huwag nang tiisin ng kati-kati at fungi. Mag Dr. S. Wong. Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap Yellow at Dr. S. Wong's Whitfield's Ointment. Sulfur is the generic name of Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap. Benzoic acid plus salicylic acid is the generic name of Whitfield's Ointment. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Eliza Valdez po, may bago sa paborito nating Milo. Mas pinamilo. Milkier. Kaya mas masarap versus previous formulation.
Mas pinasarap nga. Talagang, mas pinamilo. Totoong, milkier.
Masarap para marawin. Try the new, more delicious Milo. Bili na sa inyong suking tindahan.
Long oras na, hangout na!
Makitawa,
Timbang ni Chito sa ngayon, laban ni Chito umabot sa 300 kilogram.
makichismis,
So, anong say mo? Tirik sa Mix Channel. Cheat. Next da! Isipin kahit
at makigulo tuwing gabi kasama ang Hangout with Mamon. Hangout with Mamon. Lunes hanggang Miyerkules, 8 p.m. at 9:30 p.m.
Ito po ang Hangout with Mamon.
Dito lang sa nag-iisang himpilan, koolFM.
A better mix of music. Cool FM.
It's 7:23 in the morning, and welcome back to Hello Pilipinas. All right, so now I don't think there's anything new in the Empire Lifestyle, so let's move on to the showbiz first before we head into the Hollywood and then the anime. All right, so let's see what can we cover here. All right, so looks like nothing much has happened aside from the Liam names which we covered. So we're gonna cover more what's new, what's the new information with regarding Lim Pingin's death. So this is a serious one here. So let's cover this one now. The father of former One Direction star Lim Pingin arrived in Buenos Aires on Friday, October 18, to arrange for the return of his son's body to England 2 days after the famous boy band singer fell to his death from a hotel balcony. After landing at the Buenos Aires International Airport in the early morning hours, Kiro Penin was photographed emerging in a blue suit from a downtown hotel, accompanied by British consular officials. He was hustled by security officers into a sleek van with black-tinted windows. Pingin visited the Buenos Aires morgue to identify his son's body before heading to the local prosecutor's office, which is investigating the case as a matter of protocol to organize the repatriation of his son's remains, Argentine authorities said. He later stopped at the Casa Sur Hotel, where Pingin died to collect his son's belongings, where drones of distraught Argentines had gathered for the third straight day to pay their respects. A chain of young fans with linked arms maintained effective crowd control as Pingin's piece passed the flowers, photo, and handwritten cards piled outside the hotel in tribute to his son. He paused at the makeshift memorial, leaning down to pick up a photo of them before thanking everyone and disappearing into the hotel. I felt sick to my stomach because I couldn't say goodbye to him, said Maradov, one of the friends had seen. It's the first time that any of Pingin's family members have been seen publicly since the start sudden death, which set off a global outpouring of grief and emotion from major pop industry figures and diehard One Direction fans. The shock hit particularly hard at home, with his family saying in a statement hours after his death that they are heartbroken. In media interviews over the years, Pingin had expressed gratitude and father for his automatic father and his mother, describing them as hardworking and supportive. Both parents made cameos in One Direction, This Is Us, the 2013 concert documentary about the popular boy band. When I see him on the stage, I absolutely burst with pride, but we do miss him so much, Pingin's mother Karen said at one point in the film. The 31-year-old singer's final hours at the Casa Hotel in Palermo, a trendy neighborhood of Buenos Aires, remain murky as Argentine prosecutors say he appeared to have excessively consumed drugs and alcohol. The prosecution cited investigators who found Pingin's hotel room a mess, what appeared to be narrow ticks and alcohol strewn above broken objects and furniture. It remains unclear whether Pingin intentionally jumped or accidentally fell from the third floor. The autopsy, performed a few hours after his death, showed he died from the plunge, which caused multiple trauma and internal and external bleeding in the skull, chest, abdomen, and limbs. The results of toxicology reports are pending. Investigators said that there were no signs of anyone else being involved instead, citing a lack of defensive wounds on Pink's body that also indicates he did not try to protect himself from the fall. The prosecutor's report said Pingnit could have fallen into a state of semi-consciousness or unconsciousness. So yeah, in the media frenzy over the case, their gossip and celebrity news site TMC had drawn particular backlash for publishing a cropped image that purported to show Pingnit's body with his identified tattoos spelled on a wooden deck after his fall. The site later pulled the image under a torrent of criticism, but the fallout continued on Friday when the Ghost Out Loud singer Shell, Pingnit's former girlfriend and the mother of his son Bear, posted a powerful statement on Instagram in an implicit response. What is troubling my spirit most is that one day Bear will have access to the abhorrent reports and media exploitation we have seen in the past 2 days, she wrote. Please give him the little dignity he has left in the wake of his death to rest in some peace at last. So yeah, this is a very, very unfortunate news that we hear, and now we know more about the Pingnit's death. We can say that he consumed too much alcohol and drugs, and it's either that he most likely consumed too much drugs, and he was already semi-unconscious. I would say that's what I read here. So yeah, again, very sad news. Very sad to hear, but now we know more about his death. So yeah, again here at koolFM we send our condolences to Lim Ping's family, and as they're going to suffer at this time. So again, condolences to them. Alright, so I have received a text. I have to open the door since my sister's already back home. So give me a moment, please. I'm going to give me a second. Alright, I'm back, and now let's move on to the rest of the entertainment headlines. Starting back to the showbiz now. Heart Evangelista has landed on top of the latest celebrity list for this year's Fashion Week, but she stressed that it's not a rat race, as numbers should not determine one's worth. The fashion influencer took to Instagram to remind her followers that while it's important to be grateful for recognitions, they should know that they change. Numbers, ratings, and likes will always change. They should never determine your worth. If by chance you make it, be thankful to those who bless you with love, she began her caption. Evangelista underscored that the most important thing is kindness and taking one's time because it's not a race. Be kind. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to do, but kindness will always win. It's not how fast you get there. It's all part of the story. The show of your life is not going to end with one season. After all, there has got to be more. So don't rush. You're on your own path. Take your time. It's not a rat race, she emphasized. So yeah, this is the photo here, as you can see. According to data released by Metrics, a marketing and technology company, Evangelista delivered a whopping $10.6 million in media impact value after she appeared in high-profile shows at the Paris Fashion Week. MIV tallies the impact of relevant media placements on online, social, and print, inclusive of paid, owned, and earned minimums, Women's Wear Daily explained. The actress fashionista graced 19 shows at this year's Fashion Week. Paris Fashion Week. She also championed in original PR music in her content as she used them as background music in her videos, bringing nostalgia and pride to her Filipino fans. Meanwhile, beauty queen actress Pia Wisparch landed on the number 3 spot of the set list. Actress Annie Curtis and Miss Universe Philippines 2023 Michelle D also made their debuts at this year's Paris Fashion Week. Alright, looks like nothing new now with the entertainment now. I mean, in the entertainment section of course. So let's get into the rest of Hollywood. That is Variety, again mainstream website there. All right. Speaking of which, that we talked about earlier about Lim Payne. Well, Zayn postpones his U.S. star due to heartbreaking loss of the said artist, which we talked about earlier. So yes. So yeah, he's also having a hard time here. So Zayn has postponed the launch of his first ever headlining tour, citing the heartbreaking loss of Lim Payne. On Saturday, Zayn issued a statement via Instagram explaining he had made the decision to postpone the US leg of his solo tour. The shows are being rescheduled to January with new dates to be announced soon. Tickets will remain valid for next year. Love you all and thank you for understanding, he concluded. So yeah, it was supposed to start October 23, but again, due to the recent events, it's been postponed. That's what we know. And I'm not going to go through there again since we already talked about this one here. Alright. So now let's get into the rest of Hollywood news, and that is Daredevil Born Again getting a premiere date on Disney Plus. So yeah, Daredevil Born Again officially has a premiere date. The Marvel television series will drop on Disney Plus on March 4, 2025. The news was announced at the Marvel Fanfare with C.B. Sapolsky panel at New York Comic Con on Saturday, where Daredevil Born Again stars Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio made a surprise appearance on stage. During the panel, Sana Amanat, series producer and Marvel Studios production and development executive, joined Marvel editor-in-chief Sapolsky to talk about filming season 1 of Daredevil Born Again in New York City. They also shared a special sneak peek of the series with the audience. The official synopsis for Daredevil Again reads, Matt Murdock as Cox, a blind lawyer with heightened abilities, is fighting for justice through his blustering law firm, while former mob boss Walter Frick as D'Onofrio pursues his own political influencers in New York. When their past identities begin to emerge, both men find themselves on an inevitable collision course. Along with Cox and D'Onofrio, the series brings back John Bernal as the Punisher, Deborah Ann Wall as Karen Page, Alden Henson as Foggy Nelson, and Wilson Beto as Poindexter. The cast newcomers include Michael Gandolfini, Margarita Lavieva, Jeremy Errol, and Ayelet Zuzar, who takes over the role of Vanessa Mariana Frisk from Sandrine Holt in the original series. Showrunner Dio Scartapane serves as an executive producer alongside Kevin Fuchs, Louis D. Esposito, Brad Winderbaum, Sana Amatnat, Chris Gary, Christopher Ort, and Matthew Carmen, and Justin Benson and Aaron Monhead. Episodes are directed by Michael Costa, Jeffrey Notchmanoff, David Boyett, and Benson and Moorhead. So that's Daredevil Born Again. That is set to be released next year, March, on Disney Plus. Okay, pause for a moment here since we just received a notification of the what's related to anime here that I got on my phone. So we're gonna pause here on Variety for now, but I'm gonna be reading from my phone. So the beginning after the end anime has been announced for 2025. This is coming from Anime koolNews. Studio A Cat will be animating with Keitaro Mononaga, known for his work Katana Gadari Big Elif as the director. So, what are the details so far? Let's get into that one. So yes, that is a webtoon. In case you did not know, the beginning of the end is a webtoon, and it's receiving an anime adaptation, which is set to be released in 2025. The announcement was previously teased as a special surprise ahead of the panel for the series that is currently taking place at the New York Comic Con event. Interesting. Crunchyroll is hosting the panel, which also features the author of the novel Turtle Me. Crunchyroll will be streaming the anime, which will have 24 episodes in season 1 that will be split into 2 courses. The panel also introduced a teaser visual and trailer for the TPATE, or the beginning of the end anime. So we have a visual teaser, which I will show you in a bit. I just need to copy the link from here. So let me just bring this up in my PC here. So you can see the teaser visual right here, which I'm talking about right here. Yeah, you can see this is a teaser visual. This is the teaser visual right here of the beginning after the end. It looks great. Yeah. The teaser visual looks great here. So yeah. Also, guys, Turtle Me is also involved in the adaptation as a story supervisor and executive producer. Tapas Entertainment's Mike Zizhu, Kevin Nick Luz, and Turtle B LLC's Gabriel Liu are also credited as executive producers for the series. So regarding the beginning of the anime adaptation, Turtle B said in his statement, I am excited to share that the beginning of the end is becoming an anime on Crunchyroll. When I first started writing the beginning after the end as a web novel years ago, I never imagined it would one day reach this point. This milestone wouldn't have been possible without the incredible support from every friend along the way. I can't wait to celebrate the premiere next year with all of you, whether you're a long-time reader or a new viewer. And Mike Zihu, head of comic and film and TV at Tabas Entertainment, also made a comment. We are incredibly excited to introduce the beginning of the end as an anime, marking an exciting new chapter for both Tapas and this beloved series. This is a wonderful opportunity that allows us to share the beginning after the end's epic story with fans around the world in a whole new way. This collaboration represents a major milestone for us and US created webcomics, and we can't wait to see the excitement it sparks among our community and beyond. Again, this is an unexpected surprise and unexpected announcement we have heard. But yeah, congratulations to Turtle Me for getting his web novel in anime. Yeah, congratulations, man. All right, with that, we will return with Hollywood news later. But it is now 7:41 in the morning, and we will now be getting ready for the koolNews early edition with the recap of yesterday's headlines and the latest headlines right here. So stick around, people. It's now 7:41. We will return after these messages. We will be right back.
Si Camille, maamo, pero matapang. Siya'y bata pa, pero daming nagawa. Camille Villar, inangat ang kabuhayan. Subok ang pangalan, pananaw ay bago. Natural na tao. C-A-M-I-L-L-E
Camille Villar po, samahan po ninyo ako sa bagong bukas.
Camille Villar, bagong boses, bagong bukas.
This is a paid advertisement by Paolo Villar.
Fujidenzo believes that appliances are long-term investments, so it is very important to choose wisely. And what could be a wiser choice than using reliable, durable, and energy-saving appliances from Fujidenzo? Just like families and companies trusting Fujidenzo, you will see the difference when you upgrade your usual appliances to Fujidenzo HD inverter appliances. Fujidenzo, quality above all. Upgrade your home, upgrade your business with Fujidenzo, quality above all.
Where does your power really come from?
Power to learn.
Power to cure. Power to create.
Power to connect with loved ones. Hello? Mom?
At Aboitiz Power, we aim to provide reliable and sustainable energy. Powering you and life. Aboitiz Power. We power you.
May tanong si Seaman Rodel. Pare, may insurance plan bang nagbibigay protection sa akin at nag-iipon para sa pag-aaral ng anak ko?
Oo naman!
Sa Sun Life Grepa, gets ka namin, sagot ka namin. Client can avail of Sun Life Grepa policies while in the Philippines.
Ang Chicken Joy is na.
Ang pinakamasarap, bigger na.
Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joy, yes. Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joy, yes.
Starts at 82 pesos pa rin. Price varies. Bigger claim is versus previous size. Best tasting claim is based on quantitative brand and product imagery study conducted by SCMI last November 2023.
Namiss kita. Ikaw pa rin ang hinahanap-hanap ko. Alam ko you're still the one. Buti na lang, mas affordable na versus previous price. Ang best tasting creamer para sa kape mo. Coffee Mate.
San Miguel Oktoberfest, bawat henerasyon kasama dito tayo magkikita-kita. Oktoberfest na. San Miguel Oktoberfest, walang katulad pagsama-sama dito tayo magkikita-kita. Oktoberfest na.
This event is for individuals aged 18 and above. Drink responsibly.
Mga kumares! Dimples Romana po! I-mega mackerel na! Malinam na mega mackerel. Malaman pa mega mackerel. Maraming ways para igulam araw-araw. I-mega mackerel na! Gusto ko sinigang mega mackerel. Sarsyado o adobo mega mackerel. Maraming ways para igulam araw-araw. I-mega mackerel na! I-mega mackerel na! Eliza Valdez po, may bago sa paborito nating Milo. Mas pinamilo. Milkier. Kaya mas masarap versus previous formulation.
Mas pinasarap nga. Talagang, mas pinamilo. Totoong, milkier.
Masarap para marawin. Try the new, more delicious Milo. Bili na sa inyong suking tindahan.
Mas matindi na ang init at tulan ngayon, kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solasomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times sa tumatagal. Versus competing brand. Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
Health Mix Capsule, may mangosteen at berries. Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries.
May mangosteen na, may berries ka pa. Mag-Health Max Capsule ka na. Pag laging stressed, pwedeng humina ang immunity. Ingatan ang kalusugan with proper diet and healthy lifestyle. Samahan ang pag-inom ng Health Max Capsule.
Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries. Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries.
Ang Health Max Capsule ay mabibili sa Mercury Drugstores nationwide. Para sa katanungan, tumawag sa 8400-5266 at 0922-802-6505. Mahalagang paalala, ang Health Max Capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Tapang at malasakit.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong.
Pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa. Nung kaya mo.
At malasakit.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka. Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras.
Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, bisyo ang magserbisyo.
Hey you. Yeah you. I know what you're thinking. You're craving something more. Something beyond the ordinary. Something wild. You want to explore. You want to connect. You want to feel truly alive. And you know what? You deserve it. So awaken that side of you. The side that longs for adventure. For the thrill of the unknown. Go ahead. Embrace the moment. Premier condoms. Wild because you can.
Maiinit na balita at issue, tatalakayin, bubusisiin, susolusyonan ni Manoy. Manoy Wilbert Lee, dito sa Ulat ni Manoy.
Ito po si Manoy Wilbert Lee. Kamakailan, may nasakoteng 2 milyong halaga ng smuggled na sibuyas sa Maynila at may 200 milyong halaga ng smuggled meat sa Bulacan. Sa harap ng talamak na gawain ito ng mga demonyo at kriminal, nananawagan tayo sa agarang pagpapatupad ng nalagdaan ng Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Act na tayo ang principal author sa pagpapanagot sa mga agri-smugglers, hoarders, price manipulators at cartel. Mapoprotektahan ang kabuhayan ng ating mga local food producers, maiengganyo silang pataasin ang ani, dadami ang supply at bababa ang presyo sa merkado. Sampulan at panugutin na ang mga pumapatay sa kabuhayan ng ating mga food security soldiers.
Hanggang sa susunod na ulat ni Manoy. Manoy Wilbert Lee.
Sing it along to the music.
Live from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
It's 7:49 in the morning and welcome to koolNews Early Edition, part of Hello Pilipinas. Let's get into the recap of yesterday's headlines, or maybe. Due to powering up education, the officials told lawmakers that they had received tens of thousands of pesos in cash from Vice President Sara Duterte last year when she was still the Education Secretary, appearing to corroborate a previous testimony from another DepEd official that handing out money was a common practice in DepEd on her watch. DepEd Director and former Bids and Awards Committee Chair Rusty Osias told a hearing that called by the House Good Government Committee on Thursday that he had received 4 envelopes containing a minimum amount of 12,000 pesos to 15,000 pesos on 4 separate occasions in 2023. The envelopes, he said, were handed to him by the Education and Assistant Secretary Sunshine Farjada, who did not attend the hearing. I thought it was a common practice in the department. The very first time I encountered that matter was sometime in April of 2023, Osias said. I didn't know why I was summoned to the office of Sec Shine. Then I was given an envelope and later on I found out there was money in it. Osias clarified that he was not a BAC member at the time. Former DepEd spokesperson Michael Poa, who has transferred to the office of the Vice President, also admitted that he had occasionally received envelopes containing cash both from Farjada and from Duterte herself. Poa said he was scolded by Duterte for using his own money to assist individuals seeking help from DepEd. OCS did not say, and the House panel members did not ask what the money was for. Boa gave unclear reasons for what the money was intended, citing one occasion during Christmas time, suggesting that it may have been for gifts. Manila Representative Orlando Valeriano asked OCS whether he also received money after former Education Secretary Gloria Mercado testified on September 25 that she had received 9 envelopes from Duterte containing 50,000 pesos each while she was head of DepEd's procuring entity. Mercado said she donated the total 450,000 pesos to a non-governmental organization and showed the panel members and the envelopes. The lawmakers have not yet determined how many other DepEd officials, if any, had also received money from from Duterte. The DepEd officials' testimonies, Valiano said, could have shed light upon where the confidential funds of DepEd under Duterte had gone, and also highlight the impropriety of high-ranking officials handing out cash gifts to their employees, especially to those involved in procurement. Valeriano noted it was a good timing that OCS stopped receiving such envelopes around September 2023 when there was increased public scrutiny into Duterte's use of confidential funds. This and others suspected irregularities surrounding the use of secret funds of DepEd, and the OVP prompted House lawmakers to call on Duterte to testify under oath and explain where her office used millions of taxpayer money. In a statement, House Deputy Majority Leader Judith Edred of Tinok Party List, House Assistant Majority Leader Michaela Suansing of Nueva Ecija, and House Assistant Majority Leader Abelard Ortega of La Union said she should stop diverting and using squad tactics to evade questions from the lawmakers. Apart from the revelations about the cash envelopes, the House panel found that the OPP spent 16 million pesos in rentals for safe houses in just 11 days in 2022, including 2 that amounted to 1 million pesos each. The money was part of the OPP's first and controversial confidential kitty of 125 million pesos spent in that 11-day period in December last year. In addition to the 125 million pesos given to Duterte as confidential funds in 2022, she also received 150 million pesos as Education Secretary and 335 million pesos as Vice President. In 2023, DepEd spent 60 million pesos in confidential funds as payment for informers and used certifications of military-related activities to justify the expense. Philippine Army officers involved in the leadership summit cited by DepEd said the military and several local governments and other agencies, not DepEd, covered the expenses. Why lie about where the money went? We need to know what the OBP did with these funds, Edwards said. This is not about accounting errors. This is deception. Using the military to cover up the improper use of confidential funds is an egregious act. Normally, safe houses are used by law enforcement and military units for clandestine operations or shelter for important persons or witnesses. In some instances, however, safe houses are used as secret detention facilities where state agents torture suspected insurgents who have been captured or abducted, as had been reported in the 1970s and 1980s during the martial law regime of dictator Ferdinand Marcos Sr. For these reasons, lawmakers and other critics of Duterte are questioning the OVP spending for safe houses since the Vice President is not mandated to conduct law enforcement and security operations. Ortega said the public had the right to know why there was a need for 34 safe houses that were apparently used in less than 2 weeks and why 60 million pesos was spent so dubiously. This is public money, and the Filipino people deserve transparency and accountability. No more invasions, no more squad tactics, he said. Swan said the ongoing House panel investigations regarding the alleged misuse of the OVP and DepEd's funds under Duterte puts the Vice President's leadership into question. Adre and Suang Sing also expressed disappointment over Duterte's recent public remarks, especially about wanting to cut off President Marcos' head and dumping the remains of his father into the West Philippine Sea. crediting to exhume the remains of President Marcos' father, Ferdinand Marcos Sr., and toss them into the sea was unbecoming of Vice President Sara Duterte, Senate President Francis G. Escudero said on Saturday, reminding her to be prudent when speaking in public. According to Escudero, the words that Duterte used in attacking the president were against Filipino values and that they were not befitting of someone occupying the country's second highest elective office. But the Senate leader said he respected her right to express her disgust and voice her criticisms against the Marcos administration. For me, those kinds of remarks are unbecoming, especially from the country's second highest leader, Escudero said in an interview with Radio DWIC. Many did not like it, including her use of words that are inappropriate when said on television or in front of children. I hope she will be more circumspect and more careful with the words she used, he said. Escudero said, while it was natural for anyone to express displeasure, it should not justify the use of foul language. These are not the words that government officials should use, and you should not make light of these things or just dismiss them as jokes, he said. For me, these are serious matters that affect people's lives. You should not treat it as a joke, much less say it in public. When asked if there was any possibility that the country's two highest leaders would eventually reconcile their differences, Escudero said, in my years of being in politics, I have seen and witnessed so many mysteries and miracles. That would be the least of it if ever that would happen. So that's a possibility that it would happen and that would be better for the country, he added. Escudero said he did not agree with Duterte's claim that Marcos did not know how to govern and that her stable was just an offshoot of their riff. Mimicking her father's usual expletive rants, the daughter of former President Rodrigo Duterte held a 2-hour press briefing on Friday, a day after the House Committee on Good Government questioned the use of the confidential funds of the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Education. The House panel discovered that the OPP had spent 60 million pesos in taxpayer money as rent for safe houses from December 21 to December 31st, 2022, or just 11 days. Instead of squarely addressing the allegations of misuse of public funds, the Vice President spewed virulent remarks against Marcos and his family. Duterte said she had previously warned Senator Amy Marcos, the president's elder sister, that she would dig up the body of the patriarch and dump it into the West Philippine Sea if they did not stop attacking her. One of these days, I will really go there excuse me, and get his body. A visibly irate Duterte said. The Vice President also said that she had wanted to chop off the president's head when he supposedly humiliated a graduating student by turning down the student's request to have Marcos' wristwatch as a graduation gift. Duterte accused the president of not knowing how to do his job as chief executive, rating his performance as 1 out of 10, and that his family only used her to help him win votes from Visayas and Mindanao to defeat his closest rival, then Vice President Lenny Robredo, in the 2022 presidential race. Her tirades came 4 months after she stepped down as Education Secretary, which formally terminated the alliance between the two of the country's most influential political clans that catapulted the Marcos Duterte tandem to victory in the 2022 elections. That put an end to the once formidable unity team ahead of the 2025 midterm elections. Filipino and American troops helped live fire drills using rocket weapons aboard a sea vessel during a forced integration exercise in Palawan, the island province facing the West Philippine Sea. Troops from the Philippine Marine Corps, 3rd Marine Brigade fired a rocket-propelled grenade aboard a Costa Pocho boat in Brazil's Pasasa City on October 17, Thursday, as part of this year's Kamantak exercise. The U.S. Marine Corps also fired a shoulder-launched multi-purpose assault weapon as both Philippines and the United States test the competency of both Marines in handling the respective heavy weapon system, the PMC said. Also on Wednesday, troops from the Philippine Marines and their U.S. counterparts helped vigorous assault exercises at Long Point in Apuran 1 village in Apuran Lang town in Palawan. Members of the PMC's 3rd Marine Brigade and Combat Support Brigade, the Philippine Navy's Naval Construction Brigade, and the U.S. Marine Corps Battalion Landing Team participated in the drills that include target suppression through live fire of various guns and inflammatory maneuvers on the beach. Japan, South Korea, Australia, and the United Kingdom will also join the 10-day exercise in key areas such as Batanes, the northernmost Philippine province nearest Taiwan. France, Indonesia, and Thailand will participate in the exercises as observers. According to the PMC, the simulated ambiguous assault on Apura 1 was conducted utilizing boats of the Philippine Marines and its U.S. counterparts as the assaulting force. Colonel Nicholas Freeman, the commanding officer of Marine Battalion Landing Team, said the simulated assault was the result of months of detailed planning between the two allies that offers valuable opportunities between the two forces to train together and learn from each other. Palawan has served as the training site of various drills that include the Balitaan exercises that was participated in by the Philippines, the United States, and their allies. Kamatak, which was launched on Tuesday, will run until October 25 with 2,351 forces from the participating nations. Live fire drills will also be held in coastal areas in northern Luzon, including Bargos, Ilos Norte. The drills will also conduct humanitarian assistance and disaster response exercises in the capital town of Basco and in Ibayan Island in Batanes. PMC Commander Major General Arturo Rojas last week said the exercises would prepare ourselves also for any crisis. Excuse me. Time into the business. The Philippine unit of automotive giant Mitsubishi and its local partner have opened a new dealership in Bulacan, which with the second one slated to follow in the next 2 years. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation said that it, along with dealer partner SJ Legacy Motors Incorporated, integrated their new branch at the SM City San Jose del Monte on September 27. Conveniently located on the lower ground floor of this mall, this outlet aims to provide customers with easy access to Mitsubishi vehicles while enjoying the convenience of a shopping mall environment, the company said in a statement on Friday. Aside from this outlet, both firms also held a groundbreaking for sales, service, and spare part facility in San Jose del Monte on Friday. This planned facility, which is targeted for completion by July 2026, will feature over 5,000 square meters of floor area when finished, according to the MMPC. It will also feature a modern 4-unit showroom display and 7 service bays, providing customers with a comprehensive vehicle sales, spare parts, and service experience, according to the company. The MMPC also touted that the 3-floor building with a Macarene will bring world-class Mitsubishi products and service to service what the company called a rapidly expanding population of San Jose del Monte and neighboring communities. With SJ Legacy Motors as our trusted partner in this area, we are confident that these new facilities will strengthen our presence in this rapidly growing region and offer even greater convenience and satisfaction to Mitsubishi owners, MMPC President and CEO Ritu Imeda said. According to the latest industry data, the MMPC held a 19.80% market share in the Philippines from January to September. Mitsubishi sold 66,028 vehicle units during that period. just a second. Health Secretary Teodoro Rosa on Saturday welcomed the 3,485 new doctors who passed the October 5th and Lancaster examinations. In a statement on the Facebook page of the Department of Health, Rosa called on the future doctors to join to join the agency, saying, "Let us do public health, health systems strengthening, health policy, health financing, or just to be a DOH doctor to the barrios." Herbosa said DOH hospitals also have residency and specialization programs for the new doctors. He said they could also consider the field of family and community medicine and serve in the Bangkok urgent care and ambulatory service centers, mobile primary care clinics, and the rural Kalusugan program. Help us build a health system Filipinos truly deserve. Serve the people, he said. "19 alleged victims of trafficking in person were rescued by authorities on Tawi-Tawi last October 11, the Philippine Coast Guard said on Saturday. According to PCG, passengers of the row-on, row-off vessel at the port of Panggao in Tawi-Tawi were heard talking about their intent to travel to Malaysia. The PCGC marshals on duty were conducting roving investigation and noticed a group of passengers talking about their intentions to travel to Malaysia, PCG said in a statement. The alleged victims were then brought to the Philippine National Police Maritime Station to undergo investigation. PCG said that the Municipal Interagency Committee Against Trafficking also conducted an investigation. It was found out that during the interview, the victims confessed their intention to travel to Sabah, Malaysia, while illegal backdoor route to work without proper documents, PCG added. The PCG also noted that the victims received counseling from MIACAT before being brought to the Ministry of Social Service Development. On the other hand, 22 individuals were rescued in the same province last August. The victims were traveling to Sabah, Malaysia without proper travel requirements. In August alone, cases of individuals rescued in Tawi-Tawi from possible human trafficking reached 140. Meanwhile, Mindanao Development Authority Head of International Relations Divisions Jonathan Miral previously said that opening a new sea route that will formerly Bangka in Tawi-Tawi and Lahad to town of Sabah in Malaysia will decrease the cases of smuggling and human trafficking cases. And 4 ranking police officials have been included in the latest reorganization of the Philippine National Police. In an October 17 order that took effect Saturday, PNP Chief General Romero Francisco Mabel designated Eastern Police District Director Brigadier General Wilson Asuta as officer in charge of the Office of the Deputy Commander of the Area Police Command in Southern Luzon. Northern Police District Director Brigadier General Rizalito Gabas will be the OIC of the Office of the Deputy Commander of APC Northern Luzon. Meanwhile, Colonel Vilmar Tuli Lau will be the OIC in the EPD, replacing Esteta, and Colonel Josefino Ligan will be the OIC in the NPD, replacing Cabas. Marbles earlier said the reshuffle is necessary to pre-position officials who are fit for the next assignments. And that's the first part of koolNews Early Edition on Hello Pilipinas. We will continue with our news coverage with the international headlines and a weather forecast courtesy of Percasa later. It is now 8:11 in the morning, and we will return to Hello Pilipinas shortly, right after the break. Stick around, people. We will be right back.
Ang malasakit ay binibigay sa mga taong nangangailangan.
Kailangan bukal sa kalooban ng pagtulong.
Pagbigay ng kung anong meron pa. Nung kaya mo.
Ang malasakit, magsasakripisyo ka. Ang pagtulong ay walang pinipiling oras.
Kagaya ni Mr. Malasakit, Senator Bongo, bisyo ang magserbisyo.
May tanong si Seaman Rodel. Pare, may insurance plan bang nagbibigay protection sa akin at nag-iipon para sa pag-aaral ng anak ko? Oo naman! Sa Sun Life Grepa, gets ka namin, sagot ka namin. Client can avail of Sun Life Grepa policies while in the Philippines.
Hi, it's Solen.
And Nico Bolsico here.
My family is everything.
They mean the whole world to us.
They inspire us to be our best.
They are our #1 priority. When it comes to our water,
We prioritize exceptional. We only choose Nature Spring distilled drinking water. Distilled through a 12-step process that brings safe, world-class, high-quality drinking water.
is the only water we trust for our family.
After all these years, it's still only Nature Spring distilled drinking water.
Basta para sa anak ko, ito todo buhos ang nutrisyon.
Dahil ngayon, ang Birch Tree Fortified may tripleng tulong sa kalusugan niya. Helps with immunity, bone health, at brain function. With a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle for those aged 3 and above.
Yan ang Lakas Depensa Plus Support Nutrients.
Araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
With Birch Tree Fortified.
Support nutrients refer to vitamins A and C for immunity, calcium and phosphorus for bone health, and zinc for brain function.
Power up with Imugene. Makahatag og kalagsik aron perming update ka makini sa ginseng, noto ginseng ug astragalus nga napamatud-an na nga makapalig-on sa resistensya ug immunity sa lawas. Imugene, your energy and immunity booster. Mapalit sa inyong mga suking butika. Daw approved therapeutically.
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon. Kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solasomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times sa tumatagal. Versus competing brand. Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
Ang Chicken Joyers na ang pinakamasarap, bigger na best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joyers. Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joyers.
Starts at 82 pesos pa rin. Price varies. Bigger claim is versus previous size. Best tasting claims based on quantitative brand and product imagery study conducted by SCMI last November 2023.
EXL Makabuhay Plus.
Idol, si Randy Canedo ang inyong kauban sa radyo. Ako'y pailaila kaninyo ang EXL Makabuhay Plus. Masaligan yun sa tanan. Wala na'y laing mulabaw pa niini. 17 ingredients nga purong herbal o vegan. Daghan ang naghatag na sa ilang mga testimony. Ay mo ang batasan ang pagtumar sa EXL Makabuhay Plus. Buntag, udto o gabi. Aron masigurado na to ang kahimsog sa atong padlawas. May buhay sa EXL Makabuhay.
Makabuhay.
Drink responsibly.
Big and small, meron yan. Big and small, meron yan. For big and small, familihan needs, Mr. DIY. Sulit yan. Meron yan. Ito ang sulit na pamilihan sa buong bayan. For big and small, familihan needs, Mr. DIY. Si Camille, maamo, pero matapang. Siya'y bata pa, pero daming nagawa. Camille Villar, inangat ang kabuhayan. Subok ang pangalan, pananaw ay bago. Natural na tao.
Camille Villar po, samahan po ninyo ako sa bagong bukas.
Camille Villar, bagong boses, bagong bukas.
This is a paid advertisement by Paolo Villar.
Bayad po!
Oh, supli.
15 minus 40? Manong, 10 po dapat na sukli ko.
Talino activated sa tulong ng Talino Booster Formula for multivitamins, minerals plus lysine Nutroplex. With proper diet and exercise, bilis isip pa ang anak mo.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus minerals plus lysine is the generic name of Nutroplex.
Where does your power really come from?
Power to learn.
Power to cure.
Power to create.
Power to connect with loved ones. Hello? Mom?
At the Boytis Power, we aim to provide reliable and sustainable energy. Powering you and life. A Boytis Power. We power you.
Ay, bakit kaya may sakit na naman siya?
Mga kababayan, ang pagbabakuna ay subok, epektibo at ligtas na proteksyon na ating katawan laban sa mga sakit. Simula sa ika-7 ng Oktubre, sa pagtutulungan ng Department of Health at ng Department of Education, maaari nang makapagbakuna ng libre sa mga pampublikong paaralan. Sa isang bagong Pilipinas, bawat buhay mahalaga.
Uy, Dimples! Ako nga to! Wow, naka-EQ pants din ang baby mo? Siyempre, may new bubble top sheet para iwas rashes. Naks, yayamanin ang feature sa presyong abot kaya. Economy, quality, EQ pants, ikaw na!
Hi, it's Solen.
And Nico Bolsico here.
My family is everything.
They mean the whole world to us.
They inspire us to be our best.
They are our #1 priority. When it comes to our water,
We prioritize exceptional. We only choose Nature Spring distilled drinking water. Distilled through a 12-step process that brings safe, world-class, high-quality drinking water.
is the only water we trust for our family.
After all these years, it's still only Nature Spring distilled drinking water.
Would you like to be the best version of yourself? Then start now. We always got your back when it comes to keeping your skin healthier and glowing. Take care of your skin even more with Glutaflex soap with Moisture Magnet. An ultra-mild 2-in-1 face and body soap bar. Mini-moisturize and dry skin. Nililinis ang skin without irritation. Inaalis ang dark spots. At pinapaputi ang skin. Iba ang ganda. Kapag maganda ang skin, start your year right with Glutaflex soap with Moisture Magnet. Lovable and free.
Mamadaming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mamadaming time, Champion Detergent ang gamit ko. Champion na!
Sa Champion Quick Wash Technology, less time sa lamada, more time sa pamilya.
Sahod, hindi limo. Sweldo, hindi ayuda. Imbes nag-aabot ng barya, bigyan ng dignidad ang ating magsasaka. Samahan niyo ako at ating busugin ang mga nagpapakain sa atin.
Senador Ivy Marcos para sa magsasakang Pilipino.
Music ba hanap mo? Nandito lahat yan sa koolFM.
Station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Rock weekdays with GDG, 4:30 p.m. Pop Fridays with Lisa Malupa, 7:30 p.m.
This time I want
K-Music with Lisa Magubat. Weekends, 4:30 p.m. Tambayan ni Chit-Chit. Saturdays, 7:30 p.m. Pop-In Rapping Sundays with The Computer Parts. Sundays, 9:30 p.m. After koolNews Primetime. Lahat ng yan ay nandito sa koolFM, ang inyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
It's 8:21 in the morning and we have just joined up to start your weekend mornings. Good morning and welcome to Hello Pilipinas! Yes, people, we'll be here to present you the latest all around the happenings right here from lifestyle, entertainment, we got you covered. And also the latest show headline and the latest news headlines via koolNews early edition. Now let's get back into what we are going to cover. So since again we don't have much to cover for the lifestyle right now, we will be moving on to the anime news for now. So let's get into the anime news since I might have missed something aside from that one anime that I covered earlier. So one moment here. Right, so let's step up on here. Okay, so we have the underwear atelier. Oh, okay, the underwear atelier, huh? Alpha Police announced on Friday that Josuke Tokino's The Underwear Atelier Master light novel series is getting a television anime adaptation that will premiere in April 2025. So this is the teaser preview, which we are not going to play right now, but you can see this is the teaser visual right here. Yes, this is the teaser visual. Hisashi Ishii is directing the anime at EMT Script. Teko Akao is overseeing the series script, while Miyuki Nakamura is designing the characters, and Hiri Kemukota is composing the music. The anime will star Mikako Komatsu as Kirk, Asami Seto as Ulysses, and Minami Tanaka as Leselote. Two of the characters are not confirmed yet for its character name spelling. So yeah, no further release date announced for now. Oh wait, no, never mind. But yeah, it will be released in April 2025, or I should say premiere rather. All right, let me look for another one here. Rooster Fighter. Okay, interesting. Rooster Fighter. Let's get into the Rooster Fighter. All right, here we go. Rooster Fighter anime announces cast members. Vic Media announced the cast for the upcoming anime of Shu Sakuratani's Rooster Fighter manga on Saturday. So the cast includes Kenta Miyake as Kiichi, Mariko Honda as Elizabeth, Shiori Isawa as Piyoko. So yeah, these are the three newly announced cast members for Rooster Fighter. All right, let's get into the other three. Crunchyroll announced at its industry panel at New York Comic Con on Friday that it will stream the Okisura Fell in Love with an Okinawan Girl, but I just wish I know what she's saying. I am a noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic and high card special episode The Flowers Bloom anime. The television anime of uh, Egumi Usora's Okinawa Desuki ni Natakoga Hoken Tsukete Tisura Gugiru, or The Dialect of the Girl I Fell in Love with in Okinawa, is too difficult to deal with manga, will debut in January 25 on the Tokyo MX, BS11, and on 3 television channels in Okinawa TV, RUQ Broadcasting, and RUQ Asahi Broadcasting. Crunchyroll will stream the anime in January in North America, Central America, South America, Europe, Africa, Oceania, the Middle East, CIS excluding Russia, India, and Southeast Asia. Crunchyroll is streaming an English subtitle version of the previously revealed trailer for the anime. Again, so this is the picture courtesy of Crunchyroll. Next one we have is the I'm a Noble on the Brink of Ruin. So it will debut in January 2025. So Crunchyroll will stream the series in January 2025 in North America, Central America, South America, Europe, Africa, Oceania, the Middle East, and CIS. Again, excluding Russia. Unfortunately, the trailer is not going to be seen in due to geographical restrictions. So it's, yeah, you can see the unavailable message right here. And this is the visual with the English title on it there. And another one, and this time is the special episode, which is High Card, The Flowers Bloom. The 25th episode for the poker team High Card anime will debut for streaming in Japan on November 5. The title is titled, as I said, The Flowers Bloom. Crunchyroll will stream the episode on November 5 in North America, Central America, South America, Europe, not excluding French, Spanish, and Portuguese-speaking Europe, Oceania, CIS, and the Indian subcontinent. The anime will debut on November 5 at 9 p.m. Japanese Standard Time on Kagokawa's Anime's YouTube channel. A live stream featuring the anime's cast members will debut after the episode at 9:30 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. Many other streaming services in Japan will start streaming the anime at 10 p.m. Guest cast members in the new episode include Hirofumi Nojima as Willie Frenstein and Aryotaro Akasawa as Ted. And finally, Crunchyroll also revealed an English subtitle version of the super teaser trailer for Dr. Stone Science Future that was revealed earlier on Friday in Japan. Again, Crunchyroll moments that they decided not to make this trailer available to us because most likely, again, it has to do with the geographical restrictions. And now, good news for the US viewers who are watching Toonami on Adult Swim. Aniplex of America announced during the New York Comic Con event on Friday that Adult Swim's Toonami block will begin airing the first season of the television anime of Hajime Komoto's Mashable Magic and Muscles manga on November 5. Toonami will rebroadcast the first season of the Blue Explorers television anime series from November 2. Aniplex of America also announced that it will release the Blu-ray disc of Whiskal Does Not Drip Off a Snapsack Kit, the second of 2 films in the sequel anime project for the its light novel series on December 10, and the Blu-ray disc for the Blue Explorers Shimen Illuminati Saga anime on December 17. The Whiskal Does Not Dream of a Snapsack Kit release will feature package illustrations by original author Kiji Mitsuguchi and character designer Satomi Tamura. The Blue Exorcist Shimen Illuminati Saga release will have packaged illustrations by character designer and chief animation director Yuri Oshigashi, as well as 2 original illustration mini Shikishi by Kazukato. Anchor Films revealed on Wednesday, yes, last Wednesday, that The Colors Within, a new anime feature film by Saru and director Nako Yamada, will open in the Philippines on October 23. Regarding where it will be screened, most likely it will be screened at SM Cinemas nationwide, I believe. Since every time I look at SM Cinemas sometimes, I do see anime movies being screened at SM often. So most likely this movie will be coming out at SM Cinemas. Not sure for the rest of the non-SM Cinemas right there. But yeah, it will be open in the Philippines this October 23. So in case you missed it, the anime opened in Japan on August 30. It earned 97,739,500 yen, or about 680,200 US dollars in its first 3 days. The film was originally slated to open in fall 2023, but it was then delayed to 2024. We have a lot to cover here. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of a little bit off topic there, but we have a lot to cover. All right, so another 4 here, and speaking of which, I think I'm not gonna be covering more Hollywood headlines for now, since I'm focusing on the anime headlines that I haven't been able to cover yesterday. So here we are. All right, so let's continue. Bang Dream Ave Mujica is getting an advanced premiere at FAA Singapore on December 1st. The official X account for Bushiroad's Bang Dream missed a franchise review on Thursday that the Bang Dream Ave Mujica sequel anime will It's My Go will have an advanced premiere screening at the Anime Festival Asia Convention in Singapore on December 1st. The anime will also have premiere screenings at the Anime X Game Festival in Isan, South Korea, as well as in Taipei and Hong Kong, though details for these screenings have not been revealed. The anime will premiere in Japan on January 2. Now getting into the world of anime mobile games for a moment, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade reaches 5 million pre-registrations as November 7th launch approaches. So, Bilibili Game proudly announced that Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade has surpassed 5 million pre-registrations worldwide. To celebrate this significant milestone, a new promotional video has been released, offering fans an exciting glimpse into the game's dynamic combat and beloved characters. Additionally, the official launch date for the highly anticipated mobile RPG has been set for November 7. The game will be available in multiple languages, including simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Korean, English, French, Thai, Latin American Spanish, Brazilian Portuguese, and German, ensuring players across diverse regions can fully immerse themselves in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Again, great news so far. So, for the rewards, I guess, as a token of appreciation for the community support, all players who pre-registered will receive the following reward for reaching the 5 million milestone, are the following: cube 45,000 items in total. So that's the only pre-registration item you will get here. But wait, there's more. Moreover, when the pre-registration count reaches 8 million, additional cube rewards will be unlocked. With 6 tiers of milestone rewards, including the coveted SSR, character guaranteed gacha ticket, players can expect more exciting bonuses leading up to the game's launch. These rewards will be distributed through in-game system after the official release. So yeah, good news, huh? Good news ahead. All right, let's move on back to the anime itself. Not anime itself. Back to the regular anime headlines here. Welcome to Japan. Miss Elf reveals more casts, theme songs, and the debut date set for January 2025. The official website for the said anime light novels release revealed on Thursday that the show will debut in January 2025. The site also revealed additional cast, visual, and theme song information. So this is the visual you can see here. So here are the new cast members. You have Yumi Uchiyama as Ridra. So that's her. You have Riko Sasaki as Miyawi. And that's the new cast members so far. Sasaki is also performing the opening themes on Pilot Days. And Nijisanji VTubers, oh my gosh, Nijisanji, real! Kate, Higuchi, and Kanne are performing the ending theme song Yummy Yummy. The anime will debut in January 2025 on MPS, TPS, and CPC's Animism programming block and will also air on BS11 and ATX. And finally, the staff for the television anime of the dialogue of the girl I fell in love with in Okinawa is too difficult to deal with manga revealed 4 new cast members in the anime's second promotion video on Thursday. I have quite seen it, I have kind of seen this, and this is kind of hilarious if you ask me. So, yeah. Now for the newly announced cast members, here are the following. We have Yamato Kincho as Tetsuhiga, Kana's older brother. Miyuri Shimabukuro as Suzuhiga, Kana's younger sister. Risa Tsumugi as Naoyahiga, Kana's cousin. Yuko Gibu as Sachiko Kian, Hina's grandmother. These are the new cast members. The anime will premiere in January 2025 on the Tokyo MX. Again, I repeat, it will again, as I said before, in Crunchyroll's announcement, it will be premiered on Tokyo MX, BS11, and on 3 TV channels in Okinawa, which I have already mentioned again. Once again, it's Okinawa TV, RU Broadcasting, and RU Asahi Broadcasting. The 4-piece band HY from the city of Yuruma in Okinawa are in charge of the anime's opening theme song. So again, we will have no details on who will perform the ending theme song of this anime at this time. And that's the entertainment happenings. We have already covered the local showbiz, we have already covered the Hollywood and the anime, along with the unexpected with the sudden death of Liam Payne, which again we gave our condolences to Liam Payne's family for this difficult time. So again, yeah, we are done covering the entertainment happenings now. It is now 8:40. We will be getting back into koolNews early edition on Hello Pilipinas for the second part, where we will cover international headlines and our forecast courtesy of Pagasa. So stick around. Hello Pilipinas, we'll be right back.
Labanan natin ang virus, palakasin ang immune system. Uminom araw-araw ng C+ Vitamin C. Hindi basta-basta ang Vitamin C. Hindi 500 milligrams, mas pinalakas ito. Ginawang 1,000 milligrams talaga. Kauna-unahan sa Pilipinas na 1,000 milligrams Vitamin C with zinc, rose hips, at bioflavonoids. C+ Vitamin C. 10 pesos lamang kada tableta. C+ Vitamin C. Uminom ng isang tableta pagkatapos kumain. C+ Vitamin C. FDA approved. Para sa inyong mga orders, please call 0966-963-9705 or 0968-572-0844. Please follow our Facebook page, Nature's Medic Center for Alternative Medicine.
Hello?
Hello, Tay. Kumusta na po kayo?
Ito, okay lang kami, anak.
Namimiss ko na kayo eh.
Kami nga rin, anak. Namimiss ka na namin ng nanay mo.
Alagaan ninyo ang inyong mga sarili, ha?
Oo naman. Haba, kami pa. Eto nga, ako ngayon nagkakarpintero eh.
Ha? Pati ba naman naman yan? Ginagawa niyo pa?
Wala ito, anak. Nagpapapawis lang naman eh.
Tay, gusto ko pagdating ko dyan, masaya tayong lahat.
Abay, oo naman.
Oo nga pala, huwag niyong kalilimutan. Dapat araw-araw kayong mag-vitamin C ha, yung Mark C.
Oo naman, anak. Oo, yung Mark C.
Sige po, Tay. Bye-bye. Mag-Mark C ha.
Okay, anak. Ingat ka dyan. Maraming salamat. Bye! Mag-Mark C araw-araw para always kang healthy. Ang Mark C ay mabibili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan, botika at drugstores dito sa inyong lugar. Ascorbic acid plus zinc is the generic name of Mark C.
Pag may PC para aron mo update ka. Pag may PC mo, tunod ang may PC, puno sa vitamina. Pag may PC mo, para tuna o ibo pa. Tunod ang may PC, alkaline vitamin C, mulawas at tipirmi, dili nakakapuyon. Tunod sa may PC.
Mighty C, ang alkaline ng vitamin C.
Pamaskong padala, ML4 padala, mula sa M-Lumier, mabilis, madali, maasahan. Kwartang pinagiraban, pinag-ipunan sa M-Lumier, ang hindi nagkakaingatan. Padalang kinakailangan, lapis na inaasahan, mabilis makakarating sa paroronan. ML4 padala, pamilya padala, padalang galing sa puso.
Responsibly.
Basta para sa anak ko, ito todo buhos ang nutrisyon.
Dahil ngayon, ang Birch Tree Fortified may tripleng tulong sa kalusugan niya. Helps with immunity, bone health, at brain function. With a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle for those aged 3 and above.
Yan ang Lakas Depensa Plus Support Nutrients.
Araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
With Birch Tree Fortified.
Support nutrients refer to vitamins A and C for immunity, calcium and phosphorus for bone health, and zinc for brain function.
Ohio! Don't you love it when good mornings start like this? Then like this. And then, wait for it.
Ang morning cup of soup?
Yes, soup. Try new Ajinomoto Soup and Go and make it your new morning habit.
Comes in creamy corn, creamy potato, or creamy pumpkin.
Great with bread too.
Mga kumares! Dimples Romana po! I-mega mackerel na! Malinam na! Mega mackerel! Malaman pa! Mega mackerel! Maraming ways para ikulam araw-araw! I-mega mackerel na! Gusto ko sinigang! Mega mackerel! Sarsyado o adobo! Mega mackerel! Maraming ways para ikulam araw-araw! I-mega mackerel na! I-mega mackerel na!
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon, kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solasomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times na tumatagal. Versus competing brand. Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
Mamadaming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mamadaming time, Champion Detergent ang gamit ko. Champion na!
Sa Champion Quick Wash Technology, less time sa lamada, more time sa pamilya.
Takbo na sa pinakamalapit na Home Along. Cash in or installment, pwede dito. Get a chance to win your dream motorcycle. Purchase any Prestige, Round, and Sakura appliances, and for every 3,000 pesos single receipt, you are entitled for 1 raffle ticket, making lives better at Home Along. Promo runs to March 31, 2025. Kaya sa Home Along, tara na!
Dati, wala pang aray sa likod. At dati, wala pang aray sa kasukasuan. Paulit-ulit ang pain, mag-skelan.
Sa Skelan ang daling gumalaw, long-lasting peace sa buong araw. Tuloy-tuloy ang ginhawa ko, pag-aray dapat Skelan.
Unilab yan. Para sa babalik-balik nga sakit, Eskelan.
Up to 12 hours relief. Naproxen sodium is the generic name of Skelan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Sa likod kan mga kadipisilan, mga nag-aging kalamidad, tensyong pansiguridad, asindaing umpok na kariribukan sa bilog na kinakban, padagos mo kaming binabantayan.
Salamat po ina sa urualdaw mong pagpadangat. Ang bilog na kabikulan, yaon sa pagranga kan sa imong ngaran. Halik kay Congressman Zaldico, Congressman Jill Bongalon, asin kan bilog na Ako Bicol Party List. Viva la Virgen! Viva Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia!
Talagang tuwang-tuwa ka pa sa pagligo sa alulod, ha? Umuwi ka ng bata ka at maligo.
Maghugas ka ng maigi, ha? Galing ka pa sa bukid.
Hugasan mo yung kutsara bago mo gamitin. Baka naihian niya ng dagat.
Walang pinipiling lugar ang leptospirosis. Sa school, sa daan, kahit pa sa iyong tahanan. Maglinis, magmasid, mag-ingat. Labanan ng leptospirosis. Kung may posibleng exposure, konsul tayo sa pinakamalapit na health facility. Para sa libreng konsulta at reseta, tumawag sa DOH Hotline 1555.
Live from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
It's 8:48 in the morning and you are still listening to koolNews Early Edition on Hello Pilipinas. Let's get into the international headlines. This just came in. A Boeing 767 charter by Dodo was forced to make an emergency stop on Saturday as it was taking off from Dakar for New York, Senegal's air transport ministry announced. The plane in its takeoff pace carried out an acceleration maneuver followed by an emergency stop because of a technical incident, said the ministry statement. The pilot managed to stop the plane safely. None of the 230 passengers had been hurt and the flight had been postponed. The incident happened at around 11:30 a.m. Senegal's National Aviation Security Agency, the BEA, would investigate what had happened, said the ministry. This incident came after a series of safety scares involving Boeing aircraft, including another one in Senegal, also at Dakar International Airport. France's foreign minister pledged his support for Ukraine's plan to end the war with Russia, telling reporters at Kyiv on Saturday that he will work with Ukrainian officials to secure other nations' backing for the proposal. Unveiled by Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky earlier this week, Kyiv's victory plan hopes to compel Russia to end its invasion of Ukraine through negotiations. The proposal is being considered by Ukraine's Western partners, whose hope is vital for Kyiv to resist its bigger neighbor. A key element would be a foreign invitation into NATO, which Western backers have been reluctant to consider until after the war ends. A Russian victory will be a consecration for the law of the strongest and would push the international order towards chaos, French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot said at a joint news conference with European counterpart Andriy Sybiha. That is why our exchanges should allow us to make progress on President Zelensky's victory plan and rally the greatest number possible of countries around him. And speaking of Ukraine's plan to end the war, well, we have a very interesting one. A video purporting to show thousands of North Korean recruits lining up to collect Russian military reticles has been released by Ukrainian officials who say it shows the introduction of troops sent by Pyongyang into the conflict. The video, published by Ukraine's Center for Strategic Communications and Information Security, which operates under the Culture and Information Ministry, allegedly shows North Korean soldiers standing in line to pick up bags, clothes, and other apparel from Russian servicemen. The Associated Press could not verify the video independently. We received this video from our own sources. We cannot provide additional verification for the sources who provided it to us due to security concerns, said Ihor Solovey, the head of the center. The video clearly shows North Korean citizens being given Russian uniforms under the direction of the Russian military, she said. For Ukraine, this video is supported because it is the first video evidence that shows North Korea participating in the war on the side of Russia. Now, not only with weapons and shells, but also with personnel. The center claims the footage was shot by a Russian soldier in his days. It didn't say how the footage was obtained. The location is unknown. It comes after the head of European military intelligence, Argyolo Budanov, claimed in local media that about 11,000 North Korean infantrymen were currently training in eastern Russia. He predicted that they will be ready to join fighting by November. At least 2,600 will be sent to Russia's Cossack region, where Ukraine launched an incursion in August, he was quoted as saying. The emergence of any number of new soldiers is a problem because we will simply need new additional weapons to destroy them all, Solovey told Associated Press. The dissemination of this video is reported as a signal to the world community that with two countries officially at war against Ukraine, we will need more support to repel this aggression. The presence of North Korean soldiers in Ukraine, if true, will be further proof of intensified military ties between Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. And finally, for some fun news, it's usually a 2.5 ride on Japan's famously efficient bullet train. But the journey quickly descended into a zombie apocalypse with passengers screaming in terror. Organizers of Saturday's Aranin field trip, less than 2 weeks before Halloween, touted it as the world's first haunted house experience on a running Shinkansen. On board one charter car of the Shinkansen, the Japanese word for bullet train, were around 40 thrill seekers ready to breathe an encounter with the living dead between Tokyo and the western metropolis of Osaka. The eerie experience was inspired by the hit 2016 South Korean action horror movie Train to Busan, in which a father and daughter trapped on a moving train battle zombies hungry for human flesh. All seemed normal at first, as the bullet train made a peaceful departure Saturday morning, but it wasn't long until the first gory attack. The victims, actors planted in seats by the organizers, jerked in agony and underwent a terrifying transformation before setting a rampage against their fellow passengers. Event organizer Kanta Iwana of the group of Wakara Setai, which translates the Scare Squad, said they wanted to predict the normally safe, peaceful Shinkansen, something we take for granted, collapsing in the blink of an eye. So there are many people are saying people are saying they're taking from the film, and people are taking. Of course, you can see people are taking the picture here. So yeah, they had an event here, so that's really cool. So yeah, how does this work? Well, toy chainsaws and guns were used as props, but yeah, so they use toy chainsaws and guns. So yeah, really cool here. So that's the fun news here, not so violent, but really a fun news to cover. And that's the international headlines. And now let's get into the weather update, courtesy of Pagasa.
Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Narito ang update. Ngayon ay October 20, 2024. Narito ang update ukol sa magiging lagay ng panahon sa susunod na 24 oras. Kaninang alas 3, yung low pressure area na minomonitor natin ay huling namataan sa line 1,395 kilometers silangan ng southeastern Luzon. Sa kasalukuyan po ay nasa labas pa ito ng ating area of responsibility at posible po itong pumasok ng PAR by this afternoon or evening. And also mataas din po yung chance nito na ma-develop at maging isang ganap na bagyo within the next 24 hours. So possible po this afternoon or bukas ng Lunes ay ito po ay maging isang ganap na bagyo at tatawagin po natin itong Christine. At ayon nga sa ating latest analysis ay posible po itong lumapit dito sa northern at dito sa may silangan ng northern at central Luzon, and also hindi rin po natin inaalis yung possible na landfall scenario dito sa northern at central Luzon area. Ngunit dahil nga po hindi pa ito isang ganap na bagyo, is mataas pa po yung uncertainty na magbago yung ating track scenario. So patuloy pa rin po tayong mag-antabay sa updates na ipapalabas ng Pag-asa. At sa kasalukuyan po, itong LPA na minomonitor natin sa labas ng PAR is wala pong direct effect sa anumang bahagi bahagi ng ating bansa, ngunit yung trough or extension nito is nakakaapekto na po dito sa may silangan ng Northern at Central Luzon, kung saan magdudulot po ito ng mataas na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan dito sa ilang bahagi ng Northern at Central Luzon area. So pag-iingat po para sa ating mga kababayan dyan sa posibilidad ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. And also, ayon din po sa ating latest analysis, bukas po ng Lunes and by Tuesday, posible po yung trough or yung outer rain bands nitong weather disturbance na ito is magdulot naman ng mataas na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan dito sa silangan ng Southern Luzon, maging sa malaking bahagi din po ng Visayas. And by Wednesday onwards naman, itong weather disturbance na ito is magdudulot po ng mataas na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan dito sa malaking bahagi ng Luzon at Visayas. So muli po, continuous monitoring po tayo at patuloy na magantabay sa updates na ipapalabas ng Pag-asa. At para nga sa maging lagay ng panahon ngayong araw ng linggo, maulap na kalangitan at mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan, pagkilat at pagkulog ang mararanasan dito sa bahagi ng Cagayan, Isabela, Aurora at Quezon. Dulot po yan ng trough ng LPA. So muli po, pag-iingat para sa ating mga kababayan sa posibilidad ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. Samantala, dito sa Metro Manila maging sa nalalabing bahagi naman ng Luzon, ay meron po tayong posibilidad pa rin ng mga isolated o yung mga biglaang pag-ulan, pagkilat at pagkulog, dulot yan ng mga localized thunderstorms. Yung mga regional offices po natin ay nagpapalabas pa rin ng mga thunderstorm advisories or mga babala ukol sa mga pag-ulan na ito. Agwat ng temperatura sa Metro Manila ay mula 25 to 31 degrees Celsius. Samantala sa bahagi naman ng Visayas at Mindanao, maging dito sa area ng Palawan, ang bahagi po ng Palawan, lalong-lalo na yung southern part po nito, maging yung area din ng Zamboanga Peninsula, Barm, Sultan Kudarat at yung area din ng Sarangani, ngayong araw ay makakaranas pa rin po ng mataas na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan, pagkilat at pagkulog, dulot po yan ng ITCZ. So muli po, pag-iingat pa rin sa posibilidad ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. Samantala, ngayong araw naman yung buong bahagi ng Visayas, maging yung nalalabing bahagi ng Mindanao is makakaranas po ng bahagyang maulap hanggang sa maulap na kalangitan. Meron tayong mararanasan lamang ng mga isolated na mga pag-ulan, dulot po yan ng mga localized thunderstorms. And during severe thunderstorms, posible pa rin po ito maging katamtaman hanggang sa mga malalakas na pag-ulan na maaari magdulot ng pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. So pag-iingat pa rin po para sa ating mga kababayan. Agwat ang temperatura sa Cebu ay mula 26 to 33 degrees Celsius at sa Davao naman ay 25 to 34 degrees Celsius. At para naman sa lagay ng dagat baybayin ng ating bansa, wala po tayong nakataas na gale warning, kaya malayang makakapalaot yung mga kababayan nating mga isda, pati na rin yung may mga maliliit na sasakyang pandagat. Ngunit iba yung pag-iingat pa rin po para sa mga kababayan natin na maglalayag dito sa mga dagat baybayin ng Northern Luzon, kung saan magiging katamtaman hanggang sa maalon po yung lagay ng ating karagatan. Dito sa Metro Manila, ang araw ay sisikat mamayang 5:48 ng umaga at lulubog mamayang 5:33 ng hapon. Patuloy po tayo magantabay sa updates na ipapalabas ng Pag-asa, at para sa mas kumpletong impormasyon, bisitahin ang aming website pagasa.dost.gov.ph. At yan po muna ang latest dito sa Weather Forecasting Center ng Pag-asa. Grace Castañeda, magandang umaga po.
And that is it for the weather update. Thank you very much, Grace Castañeda. And that is it for the koolNews early edition on Hello Pilipinas. We will return with more news headlines later with koolNews at noon. Till then, we will now get back into Hello Pilipinas to conclude the show. And now, let's get into the quote of the day, brought to you by Brainy Quote. Today's quote of the day: when all else is lost, the future remains. From Christian Nestel Rovi. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes that concludes Hello Pilipinas for today. Thank you very much for joining us to start your Sunday mornings with us. We will be back again next week at the same time, same stations. Coming up now is Diana and Justin in the moment. Never perfect, always fun. And on TVH Network is Konosuba. Till then, I'm Cairo. Good morning, and this has been Hello Pilipinas. We will see you next week. Goodbye for now.